Okay, so another Making Saturdays Awesome video. Well done. Congratulations for making it this far in the program. Nice. Secondly, thanks for joining us. Third, here are the parts you're going to need for the project we're going to be building today. Today's is not so much about the build, but instead just getting to have something in your hands that does electricity, makes some use of electricity, and is almost infinitely modified. Many of these parts have been at least edited, if not made exactly what they are, using a laser cutter. And so knowing that you can do that, and that you can mix different approaches, that the laser cutter doesn't have to be the only tool for what you're doing, like it was for the toolbox that you have, it can be a part of the process.
What you're going to be building today is a factory tube bracelet. Most of you are probably too young to remember these, but your parents should know the slap bracelet. Let me see if I can, yep, it slaps on there. You just straighten it out and boom,
Boom.
Slap bracelet. Those were so cool when I was a kid, way back when.
Technology was at a different point at that.
We were amazed.
This was before YouTube. I know you'll be surprised to hear that this was entertainment for us.
We've talked about this a little bit before if you made those marker robots with us. If you are new to us, though, we're going to do just a brief explanation of circuits because this is what we need to build in order to make our factory tube bracelets. What you'll need is a power source, your battery, a load, which is your light bulb, and a conductor, which both of these have metal on them, the little legs here, and the battery itself is metal. In order to get this to light up, you will put one of these metal prongs, or the legs, is an anode and the other is a cathode. You'll see if you put it on the wrong way, it won't light up. So make sure that you give each side a try and it'll light up. Aside from the circuit stuff, what you'll need is slap bracelet, a piece of paper with 2 holes, your nuts and your bolts, you'll have 2 of each, a piece of acrylic that was cut out in a laser like so, another piece of acrylic that we etched factory 2 into, and a piece of foam that will be kind of the comfort for your bracelet.
I'm going to slide it up here so it's a little easier to see. Now we're going to build on top of that by taking this piece that has the string-shaped hole plus the 2 little bolt holes, and we're going to lay that on top of the 2 bolts that are sticking up. Now, that is about the same size and shape of the battery, and the little piece sticking off of it is surprisingly, or not, about the same size and shape as our LED. And so with some predictive analytics, we can tell what it is that we're going to do. That is, build these together in this fashion, try them both ways, because one of the ways it will look like it's forked. It is not, most likely. Instead, it just has to go on the right way. And then we drop it into the pre-cut hole intended to receive it, just like that. So that more of the light shines through the front rather than shines out the back and then gets lost and doesn't have any utility to us, we're going to pop on this piece of paper. The intent here being to reflect as much light as we can back into the face of our bracelet so that what it's doing is a brighter event. And then we are going to take this odd shape with the 2 holes and pop it on here. And once that stack has been built, you can take the 2 nuts for the bolts, hold everything down and steady. And you don't have to crank real hard on these, just finger tight. So now that you have the bolts affixed with the nuts on the back and this little piece of foam here, you can install your bracelet by sliding it in just underneath the foam part. And now you have your slap bracelet ready to go. Well played.
We should note that in order to turn them off, you are going to have to take them back apart and make sure that your LED light bulb is removed from the battery.
That's what you'll have to do now. You can improve this design though. You can add a switch that is another very thin piece of paper that you slide in so that when you slide it through one way, pull and touches the battery, and then when you slide it out the other way, it covers that. Figure it out, but you can absolutely add an external switch to this. If you come up with one, feel free to send us pictures, videos of how you thought through that process. It is, again, the iterative design. This is your thing, so make it cool however it is that you'd like to, and please do show us.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great weekend. Bye. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
You're right. Oh, man. You couldn't have practiced that.